with veganmama.com, and I am going to show you how to make chicken and mushrooms in wine sauce today, and that's vegan chicken, that is. I'm using Gardein's meatless chicken scallopini, which is delicious. It comes in these bags like this, and you can find it at your regular grocery store. And let's see if I can actually open this here. There we go. And they come in little fillet breasts like this that look and mimic the taste and texture of regular chicken, but this is plant-based, meat-free. So we're gonna make that today with some mushrooms and a red wine sauce. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean our mushrooms. So I've got 2 big Portobellos. If you prefer, you could use any kind of mushroom, actually, a cremini, the shiitakes, the small regular button mushrooms would work too, but I wanted to make it a little fancier with the Portobello, so I'm doing that, and we're gonna cook them up and then we're gonna slice them up so they won't be so ginormous. But to clean a mushroom, in case you've never done that before, you pull off the stem just like this, and you just go around with a spoon and scoop out the underside where all the gills are. Now, some people love the gills. I am just not one of those people. So if you like the gills, by all means, keep them. They are yours to eat. But I, on the other hand, do not want the gills. And to clean your mushrooms, you never want to put them directly under running water. Mushrooms are like sponges, so they'll absorb all that moisture, and you don't want that all in your dish. So you're just going to take a wet paper towel and rub Mr. Mushroom down. And it does not take very much time at all. Give them a quick little scrub. And then what we're gonna do is put together our red wine sauce. And it's really like a vinaigrette is actually what it is. And you're gonna cook the mushrooms first, and then once the mushrooms are done cooking, you're gonna remove them from the pan and slice them. And while you're doing that, you're gonna cook the Gardein, which really only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, they say about 3 minutes on each side. So I mean, it's all cooked through. You don't really need to worry about, obviously, it's not like meat, you have to cook through. So, and then we're gonna serve it and plate it, make it look all pretty. So this is a really nice, elegant dish that you can make for a special date night or maybe Friday night dinner, family dinner. So really very simple, but it looks very elegant with the scallopini and the mushrooms, the wine sauce. It's very light, but it also feels very rich. And to me, the mushrooms to me, a Portobello mushroom as a vegan is my steak. So it kind of feels like one of those steak and chicken dishes that you might have in one of those fancy restaurants. So that's what I'm making today. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take some balsamic vinegar, some soy sauce, some olive oil, and some oregano, and you're going to put that in a pan along with some garlic. And for the garlic, I want to show you, you're going to use one of these pressers, and it gets it really like minced up really, really good. So you're going to take 2 cloves of garlic. I have a really mango garlic clove in there, so I'm just doing one today. And you can see, I don't know why this is just so much fun. Every time I use this gadget, I don't use it much, but whoa, it's so fun. It's like getting all my aggressions out. So you're gonna, then I just take my little knife and I kind of like saw it off, and then when you open it, all the like pulpy stuff comes out. You can kind of squeeze some of that into there. You don't want the skin. I don't want the skin anyway. If you're partial to that, go for it, whatever floats your boat. But see, you don't want all that little stuff. All right, we'll save that for cleaning later. I think I got all the good pieces out. There's a few more. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. What we're gonna do is we're going to saute this in a pan with our mushrooms, top side down, and we're going to let them cook like that for about 3 minutes. And then when they start to like soften and kind of shrink up a little bit, you're gonna flip them over and cook for another 5 minutes. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do our chicken. So while your mushrooms are cooking, again, you're gonna put them down, bottom side down in the pan once the liquid marinade begins to bubble, and you're gonna let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then you're gonna turn them over and you're gonna cook them for another 5 minutes covered. And then you're gonna swap out the mushrooms for the chicken, which is what I'm doing right now. And I just sliced up my mushrooms once they cooled while the chicken is cooking. So this is a pretty quick and fast meal. So while the chicken's cooking, you can slice the mushrooms, and it all comes together very, very easily. So I have sliced the mushrooms up, and the chicken's just gonna cook for about 2 minutes on each side, which it has. I'm gonna pull that off. And that just cooks in the pan, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. And I have chopped up some polenta, just a polenta tube that I sliced up, and I poured a little bit of that juice. You want to save that marinade, any of that marinade you want to save. And I poured it over the polenta, and I'm going to take one of these chicken breasts, vegan chicken breasts, and I'm going to take my mushrooms, and I'm just going to kind of put those all around the pan or the plate. And look at how elegant and pretty this looks. I mean, it looks so fancy. Your guests are gonna think that, and your family are gonna think that you slaved away in the kitchen, which there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. When really, this really takes about 15 to 20 minutes total. And then I'm gonna take some thyme, fresh thyme, and you could also use some oregano. And I'm just crumbling the little leaves here. I love how it just kind of crumbles in your hands and it looks so elegant. Oops, I'm going to put that a little bit more green here. And there you have an elegant vegan chicken with mushrooms over polenta with a red wine sauce. Look at how gorgeous and pretty that is. I would love to hear how you would make this dish. Would you serve it with portobello mushrooms? Would you use cremini mushrooms, button mushrooms? Tell me in the comments below, and also let me know what you would serve it over, if you prefer polenta or if there's something else that you would use. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, I would be grateful if you gave it a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. And for more healthy and delicious recipes, please visit vegamama.com. Thanks for watching.